Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream End Zone Rush. Yeah, of course, we're gonna be grinding it. Gonna be grinding the milestones. Gonna end up getting the worst event card in Cat Daddy history. But yeah, we're still gonna have fun and hopefully have a good stream. Hopefully everybody's doing well today, and good to see everybody. Savage, what is up, man? First one in chat. Things are going good, man. It's Friday. Been watching some football this morning. Watched the first two matches in for football this morning over in the Euros. Kind of been, getting stuff ready for the stream. Making some thumbnails, doing stuff like that. But hopefully everybody is doing well. Yo, Savage over on Twitch too. What's up? What's up? Yo, Elijah, what's going on, man? Got the Green Bay Packers. OT from the NFL draft. What tier was that? What tier card is that? Is that the regular gold card? I remember the Packers. I think the Packers guy is the gold card. Or at least the gold one was the Packers guy. I don't remember what position he was though. We did, let's see, I just finished my daily streak. And, oh, was this who you're, oh, no, that's the Rams. But this is who I got right here for mine. Mims. Amarius Mims. What does he look like, you ask? Well, he is orange, white, and black. He has some nice stripes, some big teeth. Some cute little whiskers, a little bit of a smushed face, but overall, he's a good-looking guy, right? And how do you get duplicates, you ask? Well, you can't. So you can't put them in Spotlight. How else can you get them? I have no idea. So basically, it's just a card. It has no image. It just sits in my catalog. He's an emerald. Oh, remember. Let me see actually if I got him. I don't know if I do or not. I mean, I got quite a few. This is the one we're working on right now. This is the only one we could work on right now in our, I think, oh, actually, you know what? I take that back. I think there's one other emerald that I got that I could put in Spotlight. But we're working on him, and we do have the ones from the 3. I think these are the 3 from seasons. Actually, you know what? One of the other ones is not. One of the other ones is one that I could put in the Spotlight. I don't remember which one it is. Oh no, Marius. This is the one we got in the pack, in the daily pack, and then the 3 from seasons. And I think that's it, right? Yep. That is it. We still only got one Sapphire, and we still only got 1 gold. So that's the extent of our collection. I watch on both YouTube and but mainly Twitch. Just keep YouTube open. Well, hey man, I appreciate the views and stuff. Always appreciate that, man. Yo, Jack, sorry for the L, bro. Sorry for the L. Yeah, Austria really definitely looked like they were certainly wanted it much more. Yeah, certainly wanted it much more. And it's not like Poland doesn't have players either. Obviously, Lewandowski being not healthy is not obviously ideal. And I'm sure it didn't help their chances. But I mean, they do have some players. They just did not play good. They just did not play good at all. And Austria just wants it. And I do like their goalkeeper. I like Poland's goalkeeper too. So I use him. Okay, I don't use him anymore, but I used him at the very, very beginning of EAFC too. Yo, you got it from the draft board. Nice, nice. I wonder if they're going to add any today. We wouldn't know because they don't communicate on Twitter. What did that say? Score a touchdown with less than 6 plays. Yo, Eagle, what's going on, man? We're doing all right. We're doing all right, brother. It's Friday. Man, can't complain about that. Any rain? No, not really. Not really any rain. Hasn't been the greatest weather, and we've had like some sprinkles and stuff here and there, but nothing serious. Nothing serious, man. Nothing like anything that you'd be like have to run from. Yo, fun time. What's going on, brother? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. What is going on? Good to see y'all. Where are your games? I got 10 draft picks. What do you mean? Just twisted, bro. It's absolutely crazy to me how you can have a deck that is just a million times better than the computer. And yet you can easily go 4 and out and not even win the game. That's just crazy to me. We have every single player is like double the stats of the opponent, and they could just stop you 4 straight plays. Which we don't really care about because the only reason we do this is just to get the playoff cards. Yo, Gabe, what is going on, man? Welcome. Yep. That's sad, true. Austria wanted to win, and we wanted to go home. GG to us. You can have great players, but if they aren't playing, you know, for your team, you know, they won't do anything. That's true. Yeah, that is true. No doubt about it. I mean, they started off, uh, I mean, obviously, Austria getting a goal within the first 10 minutes of the game. Poland being able to equalize. I mean, that was nice. See a little comeback. And then from that point on, it was just Austria kicked it into second gear, third gear, fifth gear. Oh, you're playing a season game and got 10 draft picks. I've gotten that many on defense. If you're playing on defense and you get subtraction, or if you get negative yards, then you can get multiple, you know, more picks than normal. Yo, you're happy today getting your account back from 2K support, waiting for the response. Hell yes, that's awesome. Good to hear, man. Good to hear, brother. Is everyone getting the same draft card from the weekly pack? I'm not sure. I got the Bengals guy. Sims. That's who I got. Yeah, Netherlands, France next. That's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match. We still got about 50 minutes, but we're going to have it playing at the same time. We're certainly going to be playing at the same time. So that's different. You got Versa. All right. Well, that's fair. I mean, again, it doesn't matter who you got because how are you going to get the duplicate? You telling me you got to wait another week for a 1 out of 4 chance to get one duplicate? Because we can't pull those on the draft board. Jesus, man. That's 5 plays in a row. 5 plays in a row with players that are double the stats. It's just, this game just blows my mind sometimes, man. Another L. It's crazy. Game is busted. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. And again, normally I would just reset, but we don't really care. We're just trying to get to the playoffs and get through the wild card to get those things, to get those cards. You got to do this 14. You got to do seasons 14 times. 14 times. Or win the Super Bowl, I should say, 14 times. Yo, you keep pulling gold cards in season mode? What tier are you? Yo, you got to reset it, man. Yeah, you definitely got to reset it. If you're in season mode and you're getting ready to lose, you got to reset it. You gotta force quit. Got to turn volume on in the game. We should have been keeping track of all these. Because that would have been good for the video. Bro, this is fucking stupid, man. This is crazy. This game right now is just absolutely busted. Okay, what number is this? 3, 6, 8. This is 9. We got a little thing we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 3 in a row now? Yeah, sure is.
It's gonna be a hell of a game.
Emerald 2?
Will be tough
All right.
sledding against this defense.
Yeah, I mean, I know when we were Emerald, we got, I don't know, I want to say maybe... It took us about 600 games when we first got Emerald. It took us about 600 or so games to make Sapphire tier. So...
The offense is just showing a greater will to win right now.
What am I counting draft picks for? Well, I did a video a long time ago on WWE Supercard. And I did a video a long time ago where I tracked the draft picks. And I guess had a theory. I don't want to say a theory, but more like a proof. I don't want to say it's proven because, again, unless we got factual information, it's just all an assumption. But I think I have a method that can show that the draft board is rigged. Basically, is what I'm saying. Is that the draft board? It doesn't matter where you pick where you do your picks at. Doesn't matter what order you get them in. That there's an algorithm that determines when you're going to get the pick on the draft board, and that algorithm is going to typically tell you that it's going to be sooner or later than sooner. And like the method in which I'm doing, I'm going to take a bunch of data and then calculate the results and then make a video on it just for something interesting to do, you know, kind of like how I've been calculating these offensive percentages and then calculating the real percentages. And there'll be a video at some point that shows you that the offensive percentage that you get right here is by far higher than the actual real percentage of you converting. And so I take a bunch of data and then I you know, calculate real percentages based on, you know, what the computer says. Like this says 49% chance. But what's the real percentage? It's not 49% chance. If I did this 100 times, that same play with 49% chance, I wouldn't get it 49 times, and it wouldn't even be close. And if the computer did it at 49%, you know, when they're on offense and they had 49%, they would get it much higher than 49%. So it just kind of gives me things to do in the game. You know, like that one. I mean, we just had a 49%er. We just had a 70%er. And, you know, you lose those constantly. It's like that in the game where you constantly lose, you know, fail on things that you would, you know, if you're just talking about odds, just solely, if it's solely chance and solely by, you know, the actual percentage, then it would be much higher success than it actually is. Anyway, that was very long-winded. So that's the deal. That's just what we're doing with it. And I'm doing the same thing with draft picks. So as soon as I get all my data, I'll put it together and then I'll make a video on it, and for no other purpose other than entertainment. Because WWE does the same thing. Hey, we did get 10 draft picks. Look at that. Look at that. 2 cards in a row in the exact same spot. How convenient. Yo, haven't pulled any new draft cards? I haven't either, Mike. I have not either, man. I've pulled on the draft board 1 gold, 1 emerald, and 1 sapphire. And that's it. We do have the 1 emerald from the weekly pack, from the streak, from the 7-day streak. So we did get that one, but you can't put it in spotlight. We do have the ones. We do have the ones from seasons, which we're grinding for right now, and you can't put those in spotlight. So yeah, I don't know if they just haven't put any on there or if there just isn't any. Yo, is this the last stream? Yeah. Me too. I mean, me too. We pulled, like I said, we pulled the 2 from the first day that it came out, or we pulled all 3 of them the first day. We pulled 1 gold, 1 emerald, 1 sapphire the very first day it came out, and have not pulled the new one since.
Just setting up to be a barn burner.
Yo, Elijah, like I said, man, you can't. All you got to do is force quit. You don't have to. You don't have to lose games. Just force quit. There's no reason to lose a game. I mean, once you get to the playoffs, obviously during the season, it's not really as relevant. But for you, I guess it kind of is because you want the most picks, but you want to.
Hold them to only a few yards.
You want to. You just want to. You just want to close it out. You just want to close it out.
Michigan 704.
I was still having pulled Penix. Got 15K last week on end zone. So did I. I did as well. Yeah, I pulled him first day. But, like I said last time, I haven't put him in my... I have not put him in my spotlight because, to me, for one, the card's worthless. And for 2, I already got really good quarterbacks. 2 of the top 5 sapphires are quarterbacks already. And so the play style doesn't really help me. And having a card that's just a little bit better than the current quarterbacks that I got just really doesn't help me. I need to focus on the cards that are low. Like I need another offensive lineman that's above 10. I need to work on my defense more. I have some defensive positions that I have to work on for spotlight. So there's really just no point in putting it in there. And being that it doesn't have an image, it doesn't really like incentivize me at all to try to get the card done, Yo, Eagle, the one that's on right now or the one that is coming at 2 o'clock
I'll tell you what, the coach
or in 30 minutes? It's already on. It started at what? Oh, it started at noon. Oh shit. All right, brother. I will definitely do that. Let me get these picks and switch over real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. See what I'm talking about, Gabe? See what I'm talking about, man? That's why I'm doing this. I draft in the exact same order, in the exact same place, and go in the exact same way. And that's now 3 times in a row that the card has been in that exact same spot. Now, what do you think the odds are if it's truly random out of 13 picks that it lands in the same spot 3 times in a row? Well, I'll just tell you. It's 1 out of 13, 1 out of 13, 1 out of 13. Which, just in that case right there, that's 1 in every 2,197. So, I mean, this is just a small example of part of the data that I'm using to show that, you know, it's not that the card fell in that spot each time. It's that the game designated with their algorithm that the 9th one you picked, wherever it was going to be the card you got. All right, let me switch up. Let me pull this up on Supercard real quick. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay. Whoa, I'm gonna start my phone. We are good. Appreciate that, Eagle, for the reminder. 100 credits is always nice. 100 credits is always good. All right, now we could get the 3. Now we can get the 3 players from seasons. Yo, Trooper, what is up, brother? Welcome, man. Been waiting so long for me to get back on. Yeah, we were on yesterday. Let's see, we weren't on Wednesday. We were on let's see, wait, no. Yeah, we streamed on Tuesday, we streamed on Monday, we streamed on Tuesday, we streamed on Thursday, and now we're streaming on Friday. So 4 out of 5 days, man. Yo, you'll be happy to know that I'm finally Sapphire. Made it late Tuesday night. GG, man. Oh yeah. 76%. Another failure. How long does it take us to get the gameplay of NFL games? Which NFL game you talking about? You talking about like Madden or something? Because they did just do a trailer, although I don't think it was necessarily gameplay, but they did do a trailer. Yeah, well, at least as of the 3, they are each level 8. Trooper, man, you've been grinding, brother. You've been grinding, dude. Yeah, you got to do 14 of them. They are strong. I mean, don't get me wrong. They are strong for sure. And they can help people. For sure. They're just not really that exciting of a card, you know? The QB is around 2.5K. Yeah, that'll help. I mean, it gives people that are in lower tiers like Emerald, you know, to get through seasons and you know, be able to get that done and help their deck and help their stats and all that stuff. Plus seasons really help to accumulate more of those silver helmets that you need for the event. Certainly helps with that. I mean, we're almost back up to 200K. And we'll easily be 200K, obviously, before we start using any of the boosts and stuff.
We've got a real tough matchup today.
Score first to win the game.
We'll be tough sledded against this defense. Audible 55. They really had the other team confused there.
Yo, you need to play Supercard on this laptop? Because it's where ads are. You play on emulators and stuff? I haven't played on an emulator in a long time.
Oh man, the offense really has to fight for everything they get.
LD player? I don't think I've ever played that. I mean, I played on BlueStacks back in the day, but that's about it. I didn't like it.
Obvious, this team is just feeding off one another.
Did not like it at all. I mean, it bogs down your computer. At least back then. I mean, I don't know about now. It could be a lot more efficient than it used to be, but back in the day, man, it used to bog down the system like a lot, and they used to have all those problems with like spam and ads and all sorts of crap. So I gave it up, man. I uninstalled it and just been playing on the phone ever since. Yo, gonna use most of your silver helmets. Got nothing else to do this weekend. Yeah, I'm just gonna go again to level 50 or milestone 15. The event card, obviously, absolutely worthless, but at least the milestones have some value. You know, dang it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 12. I'm doing War Games 100%. Hey, that's nice. I mean, War Games is an event you could easily do free to play. Yeah, War Games is very free to play friendly. Road to Glory, on the other hand, that's a hard pass for me, man. So being that Road to Glory is next week and being that it's a down arrow, that's why we are certainly not worried about it. We're not going to play it. I mean, I'll probably play it to get the Eddie Guerrero, and that's it. Main goal is to get the 3 draft day cards to level 14. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. I personally want, the, another level 5 event card, which Witherspoon will be. And honestly, I could care less about Justin Tucker, but, like I said, at least we have milestones to make up for the event card being so worthless. At least the milestones do have value.
We have a crucial gridiron showdown.
Haven't pulled a Sapphire yet. Mike, you still talking about the draft day cards? You haven't pulled a Sapphire? Or you haven't pulled a Sapphire yet today since you've been playing? Call at least 3 run plays, score any points.
Wonder what play call the offense has for this situation.
Yeah, the event card, numerically speaking, yes, is the highest event card for sure. The only thing bad, not the only thing, but the thing that's bad with the event card is that, like I said, it's worthless. It serves absolutely no purpose. You don't need it for any single event in the game, any single game mode in the game. You do not need it. Like, there's no, besides for the actual numerical stat on the card increasing your overall deck by a couple hundred. Other than that fact, the card itself serves zero purpose. Like, you can't do anything with it.
That was a great play call.
But it is the highest card, though. I don't know if they tried to balance out the usefulness of it by just giving it higher stats, but god damn, man. Give me a fucking good, give me one of my good runs. Gonna miss out on another day of daily challenges. Was too busy on Supercard yesterday.
Oh man, the offense really has to.
Well, my challenges are starting over. Normally my strategy is that whenever they go live, I tend to check to see if there's any quick games in there and do those first. Because since those have, time refreshes, I always have to do those first. And then you can just leave the phone on auto. You just put it on auto, put it in your pocket, and let it play the other game modes.
The offense is just showing a greater will to win right now. Field goal.
Can't wait to grind 15K next week for Justin Tucker dupes. Yeah, next week event card better be good. Next week event card better be good. Can't wait to see you play college football. Wish I could get it, but don't have the money for it, Mike. That's unfortunate, man. I feel you though. I feel you. I mean, I guess, you know, which is why I'm in the same boat, Mike, in a sense. I could only buy games that I can make content for and recoup the money back by making videos and doing streams. So if I have a game that looks good and it looks like a game that I would like to get and it looks fun, I still don't ever get it, just because if I don't do content on it, then I don't have the money to be spending on it, you know? So I'm kind of in the same type of boat, but we are going to get it because we are going to do lots of content on it. We are going to do lots of videos and stuff, and so yo, extra, what is up, brother? The dolphin card, the emerald dolphin card from the draft board. That's a new one. I never heard anyone getting that, I don't think, and we haven't gotten that one yet. I'm purchasing EA Sports Bundle this weekend. We actually get Madden for free, so I'm not gonna get that. I'm gonna just get. I'm just gonna get. College football, but I mean, okay, we don't technically get Madden for free because we do pay for a subscription, but I'm saying is that Madden is part of the subscription. And so because I have Pro Play on PC, and on PC on Pro Play you get every single EA game, or all the games they offer on PC. All the games for free. So not like trial versions, but like early access versions. So doesn't mean we're going to play it, because I'm sure we're going to be playing NCAA, and being the fact that draft classes don't transfer, you know, we're not going to be taking our draft class to Madden like the old days. 16 minutes left, chat. 16 minutes. Let me make sure my roster's straight. See, this is what we're working on right now. This is what I got in Spotlight. The Colton Miller. He's just 7. He's irrelevant. He's just 7. This one might not be bad. What is that? 2672? 2627. Yeah, this is still way better. And this card actually really fits my my playbook. So that's why I need to focus on him. But I actually need to put in some new equipments. Upgrade my equipments on them. And then we'll get one more. So O-line's good. Tight ends are definitely good, because these two are by far the best with my playbook. And I think they're the best tight ends. So those are straight. Wide receivers. We're good. We're good. We're good. I guess we could use CeeDee Lamb. He's actually better. We'll have 2 CeeDee Lambs in there at one time. Seems fair. So we got 2 CeeDee Lambs. Running backs, we're good. We're good. Barkley really fits our play style, so that's why definitely that one's valuable. These two really don't do a whole lot, but you know, we keep them in there anyway because they're the best. And then quarterbacks, these two are by far the best. Like I said, we do have the Penix, but this play style, the Playmaker play style, just doesn't fit with what I want to do. And so that's why we, leave it off that. And then the defense, I haven't done anything with still. I haven't put in any equipments on it. I haven't done anything just because, defense really isn't all that important. Using your equipments on the offense is definitely more important. So that's why we put our equipments on our offensive players instead. Juice up our offense. Yo, Nathan. What is up, brother? Ain't seen you in a while. Yo, Jack, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. How do I get Madden for free? I don't know if you... did you understand what I was saying in the my description, or not my description, but my explanation of how I get Madden? I got 8,500 points last event. Still Emerald 3, but kind of crazy how you get an event card after 5 days in this game, but never got a single one during the entirety of NBA Supercard. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to get event cards in here, for sure. I mean, they do have some things that they are doing right for the most sense. But there's a lot of things they're doing wrong. No point in grinding, as the difference from 11 to 250 is 40 points. Yeah, I wouldn't try to grind to get top 10. I mean, top 10 seems crazy to me. You should at least put gold gear on everybody since they aren't resets. Yes, that's definitely at least put gold on there. I just haven't done it on defense just because I don't know. It's not that impactful to me. Finally got the Sapphire plus. Nathan, GG, man. The kicker event card is tough, especially for those people. Yeah, this event card is very silly. Very, very silly. To me. I mean, another one of the bad decisions by Cat Daddy. I mean, like I said, Cat Daddy has been making WWE Supercard for 10 years. They've made My NBA 2K, they have made NBA Supercard, and now they have made NFL 2K Playmakers. And this event card is hands down in the 10 years and God knows how many event cards they've had in all 4 games combined. This is hands down, like not even a question, not even a comparison, the most worthless event card we have ever seen made by Cat Daddy. And I'm not saying kickers don't ever deserve to have an event card or anything like that, but the fact that how the game is set up right now and the events in the game, the kicker serves zero purpose. There's not one single event that you can actually use the kicker for. You're not using the kicker in any single of the game modes. So it like literally doesn't help you. Yeah, it could give you a couple numerical stats, but the only people that could get the event card anyway are people that already have a decent kicker. I mean, I don't know. It's silly. It's very silly. I'm waiting on my PlayStation Stars to be fixed before I purchase it because I want to get my points so I can redeem $20 card. And I could use that towards your extra PS extra membership. Okay, I mean, that's fair. My cards now that I have a bit more Sapphires are nowhere near what you have. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing lots of games, man. I have like 1,500 games played. I have quite a few. Because, I mean, I stream, right? I stream, I make videos, I do stuff like that. So, I mean, I grind a lot. I do play a lot. Their best mobile games right now are WWE. WWE Supercard is a great, I mean, still a great game. Of course, it has problems like all games. And I'm not saying any game should be perfect or is perfect. But WWE definitely does a lot right. The stats on the Ruby cards. Dude, that's a good question. So we know in past tiers and past experiences that when you level up the tier below to level 14, it is going to be better than about 25% of the tier above it. Right? So if you have the best cards in the tier below and they are leveled up to level 14, they will be better than 25, 30% of level 1 of the tier above. So with that being said, I mean, I think probably the bottom of Ruby will be maybe around 3,100 or something like that. Maybe around, I don't know. I'd have to see what the stats are without the equipments on it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. PlayStation Star Rewards has disappeared, so I can't use your points to buy things like, holy shit! Hey, look at that! Speak of the fucking devil, man. There is the Dolphins Emerald card. Okay, so I don't know how many emeralds are available on the board, but somebody did mention they pulled the Dolphins card. I'm assuming that when they said that, it was today. And now we just pulled the Dolphins card. So maybe they're now available? The Dolphins? So we can work on this one too. And we will do that as soon as we get done with the emerald we're doing now. Still only one Sapphire though. Still only one Sapphire. Let me actually see. So we'll take Jalen Hurts because I think he is 6 overall. He is 6th overall. So his base stats at level 14, let's see, 3405, and the equipments are 144, 164. Minus 164, minus 164, minus 164. That puts him about 2913, level 14. And this card will be better. It's like the 6th highest overall, so it'll probably be better than maybe 5 to 10 rubies. So I'm going to say the very bottom of Ruby at level 1 is going to be around 2,800 or so. I'm going to say Ruby's going to be around 2,800. And then the max Ruby. Let me see if we have a level 1 Sapphire. We do not. We have a level 3. And so that's 29. Oh, you know what? We could just look at catalog. So he's at 2054 for the lowest. Maybe a little bit lower than that. Maybe like 2,700. Yeah, maybe like 2,700 or so. I agree, Mike. Something about that. Something about 2,700. I like that, estimate. Nathan, I think I sure fuck hope not. It's not the start of the NFL season because that's not for a ass long time away. I am gonna say that it's gonna be a week after the promo ends. Like the NFL season doesn't start for months. And so, I mean, even if they said NFL, even if they said preseason, the first preseason game, NFL preseason schedule. The first NFL preseason game is August 1st. And then there isn't one, and that's early. Like, that's early. That's a week earlier than it technically really starts. So preseason kind of starts like August 8th, actually, which is still 6 weeks away. There's no way that we're waiting 6 more weeks in this tier. I mean, that's if you start on preseason. And the NFL season is, a month after that. So I'm going to say it's a week or so after this promo's over.
We have 2 teams entering.
I've only pulled one of the promo cards so far. I feel scammed. I feel you, Jack. I feel you, man. I feel scammed with this promo just in general, like
The coordinator has cooked up.
just in general, just the cards and everything themselves. Level 5 Chop, 2 gold equipments. He's 24-14. Yeah, I mean, they're strong cards. They're definitely strong cards.
When your team is next,
Yo, Chop Robinson, level 14, put it in Spotlight. Yeah, we got the other one in Spotlight. We'll put him in there once this is over. Or once we got our other one maxed out. When Ruby drops, you'll all be ready. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think a lot of people are already ready. Typically speaking, how it's been, at least in the previous tiers, is that you need about 8 to 10 level 10. So in order to make Ruby, if you follow the same precedence as before, you would need 8 to 10 level 10 or higher Sapphires. And then the rest of your cards would have to be at least level 5. So for a safe bet, if you have half of your players at level 10 or higher and the rest level 5 or higher, you'll make Ruby. If you follow the trend as before. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be that, but that's at least what the trend was before. And obviously, we well above that. We well above that right now. Yo, you'd be Ruby plus plus as soon as it drops. I mean, that definitely might be a stretch, but if you talk about, previously, like WWE Supercard, when new tiers dropped, when everybody had max event cards, they were plus. So it wouldn't be a stretch to think that people that have maxed out decks, maxed out Sapphires, wouldn't be Ruby plus. I think Ruby plus plus would be a little bit of a stretch. Because it's going to be a pretty big jump. It's going to be a pretty big jump.
some amazing execution out of the offense.
I mean, each one of the tiers, the gap is getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, Mike, I again, I would not be surprised if, I would think that plus plus, if you're at 81, I mean, I would say almost at 100 or 90, 95 or so is probably what you're going to be looking at. Like if you could take Sapphire decks and make them, you know, like we really didn't get the opportunity, and I don't think anybody else had the opportunity to take. I mean, what we could do when we eventually get there is when somebody has every single emerald to level 14, when everybody has all emeralds to level 14 with all emerald equipments in it, we'll take, you know, we'll add up the deck in that and then compare it to what Sapphire plus plus is. But I guarantee you that if you took all the emeralds, and you were level 14 with all the emeralds and put all emerald equipments in there, you would not be Sapphire plus plus. I don't think you would. I don't think you would be even close. I mean, you'd be Sapphire plus probably, but nothing higher than that. But that's just just a guess. I think that, you know, the only way to test that for sure is to once somebody gets all the emeralds, which we will get eventually. It's just we never had that chance because once we hit Sapphire, we couldn't get emeralds until recently. I think they changed the daily logging calendar for Supercard. Either that or they made another screw up with the next week. What does it say? What does it say for the calendar? Yeah, Mike, definitely be high ruby. Like I said, if you have all sapphires, level 14, I would think that it's a safe assumption that you'll be ruby plus, probably the lower end of ruby plus. Maybe middle tier ruby plus. But again, that's just an assumption. So I don't want you to take my word on it or anything. Yo, Bonix level 14 and Penix level 4. Nice. Yeah, once you get that Penix up to level 14, that's going to be a good card. Another question will be, is level 15 or 4th gear slot? I fucking hope not, man. I hope not. I really hope they don't go down that route. Because if they start increasing the level, with one tier, then that means that makes the assumption that they're going to increase it later on in other tiers. And last thing I want is to get 7 tiers down the road and it go up to level 25 with 7 gear slots or something. Like, that's just going to make the card look like a clusterfuck. And there's going to be so much stuff on it, and you're going to have to grind for equipments like crazy. That just would not be any fun. And having to get 25 different cards of the same card. No. Although level 14 is a very odd number, a very odd choice. And if they made it level 15 and then kept it at level 15 forever, then I would be all for that. But that's pretty much it. Summer cards are coming. They were wrong with PCC. Okay, thank goodness summer cards are coming. Unless PCC will be a secondary event alongside Road to Glory. That would suck. Well, I don't know. I guess that depends. Event started. Oh, shit. Yo, Gabe, we're not even paying attention, man. We're sitting here chatting our ass off, and here we are just losing time. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for letting us know. Next week for Supercard says Dudley Quest, Summer Cards, PCCs. One of these doesn't belong. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if PCC got canceled. I would not be upset. Mike, that is true. That is true. That is true. But if that's the case, if they're talking about putting in more content, you know, I wouldn't have any problem. Like, honestly, I wouldn't have any problem if they kept the tiers with a bigger gap, or you know, with this big of a gap. I wouldn't have a problem. Obviously, as long as they put in content, as long as they put in new cards, as long as they put in new promos, as long as they do that. And if they want to stretch it out to make it 15 or even 20 duplicates, I'm fine with that. You know, if that's what they want to do. But they have to make content, and they have to make relevant content. And the draft day promo is not it. Absolutely not it. And so they would have to obviously do it a little bit different. But personally, I would be more for... what is that? 368. 368. Hey, we finally got a Sapphire. You know what? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 resets until we got a Sapphire. 8 resets. Yo, Biscuit. What's up, brother? Welcome, man. Welcome. Good to see you, by the way. I didn't say what's up. I'm guessing the Dudley Quest is going to be for a bunch of collectibles. Hopefully a card. Hopefully a card. But knowing my luck, I'll get the down arrow. Devon. I think Devon's the down arrow, right? That'd be my luck. I did end up using some of my tokens, Biscuit. I did it on, although I didn't do it. I did it on, who did I do it on? I didn't buy it. It was a card I already had, and it was an up arrow. It was a card I already had. He's a good, solid card. I just can't remember who it was now. But either way, I already had one, and so I just bought one. So I did use some of my tokens. Finally. But I got one of them. So I did at least make that step. Rated. My dude. What is up? For sure, I would like it to go up to just 15. I mean, personally, if I had to pick, I would say drop it to 10. 10 just sounds like more of a better number to me. I wouldn't have any problem with 15, but I would say 10 and just make the tiers shorter. You know, make the time between tiers shorter. But, you know, I mean, I think there's certainly many other things they need to work on before they do that, although it would be nice. Because, you know, like I said, equipments are irrelevant. Like, equipments is just very silly to put in the game. The stats of the cards is very, very silly to put in the game. Why are these cards in here? What the fuck is this? Oh, never mind. I thought that was the first round. I'm tripping. I was thinking that was the first round and that was my cards. Just got lucky with table flip. Bubba bomb for the win. GG on that. We haven't gotten shit in our table flips. Glad they brought it back. Penix is 3865, hits 4K when playbook is called. Yeah, I have lots of players. Actually, I have quite a few players that hit 4K when they get their thing called. I can see them raising the level by like 5. There's no way, man. Absolutely no way they do that. Extra. I mean, you got to think, man, 3 seasons from now, it'll be level 30. Tell me you got to pull 30 cards of the same card. That would be insane. That would be insane, bro. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. But like doing 5 of them would just be crazy. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Gotta hope from a pro for the 250 packs. All right. I mean, that's kind of how they get you, Trooper. I guarantee you probably bought the 250 packs before. They know you're going to get it, so they probably gave it to you so you could spend your credits on the 250 packs. Their algorithm's good. Their algorithm's good. Yo, you agree about the promo? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. They're very disappointing. Well, they're having the pull rates to try to keep people from playing to try and get the cards. I don't think that that's the mentality or strategy, Mike. I don't. They're not. You know, obviously, people playing the game is important, but that's not what makes the game. You know what I mean? To have a game be successful in these sort of games, the only way for these games to be successful, well, I don't want to say only way, because, well, at least as of right now, we don't have ads, so we can't say ads. So gameplay is really gameplay really isn't too relevant, but they need people to buy packs. They need people to spend money, right? And if you add, 30 cards, like I think that's obviously just a crazy stretch for people to spend money to try to get cards you got to duplicate 30 times. I mean, they want people to spend money, and they have to at least make it reasonable, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eight again. 8. Jamal Dean. Well, the 250 packs are free. The 250 packs are free. What do you mean they're free? Oh, dude, extra. That would be an absolutely great idea. Absolutely great idea. Oh, Biscuit, I got you, man. I got you. Okay, okay. Yeah, that makes total sense now. That makes total sense. Yeah, then you ain't got to worry about getting the very top one. You don't have to worry about getting the top one. You can just spend all of your credits on trying to get it in the pack for the chance packs. I love the no ads. Well, sure, no ads. I think I like no ads too. Coming from a player that doesn't have the time to grind like people on Supercard that use 20 ads a day. I personally like no ads, but But on the downside, it does hurt the game because they're missing out on revenue. And we need this game to have revenue in order for them to be successful. They have to be able to make money. If they can't make money, the game will not last. Ads is a good way for the game to make money. And being there are no ads, the only way for them to make money is for people to buy packs and to spend money. So yo, real ones. What is up, brother? What is up? No one is ever going to buy packs as they only offer... Oh, people buy packs. Definitely. Just like people buy the... do the one event that costs crazy amounts of money. People do that. 100% people do that. Yo, Turk. What is up, man? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, dude. I always forget what that event, or not the event, but what that game mode is called that they do that's very similar to Supercard. Bounty Breaker, yeah. Yeah, Bounty Breaker. I mean, it's not called Bounty Breaker, but yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yep. I mean, they just had one. It just ended, but we did just have one. And guaranteed people did it. And people spent money trying to get it done. Franchise pick. That's what it's called. Franchise pick. Yep. Yep. Franchise pick. Hey, Kenneth Walker maxed out. Hell yeah. GG on that. Do we have anything new in here? Still nothing new. High risk, high reward. It'll cost a lot, but you can get like I haven't checked out. I haven't calculated how much credits you actually get back if you complete the bounty or complete franchise pick in this game. But I did talk to. There has been people that have come to the stream. There has been people that have come to the stream that said they did it when the first one was out, and they said they spent over $50 to get it done. And there were quite a few people that said they did do it. So, and that's just people in the stream. So you got to think if you're talking about the entire population, it's a lot. Well, for WWE, that's like 7K credits, and you won't finish Bounty Breaker for 7K credits unless you're mad lucky. Well, they didn't specify exactly how much. They just said well over $50. So, I mean, it could have been 75. It could have been 80, maybe even 100. I mean, we did have the same one. This card right here, where, let me show you. Right before this event came out, Draft Day promo. Right before Draft Day promo came out, We had a one of those with the progression packs for TJ Watt. They had an event for TJ Watt in the progression packs, and it was $100. And if you were one of those if you were one of those people that paid the $100 to get one single TJ Watt, and a week later they came out with the draft day promo, bro, I would be blowing shit up, bro. I would be so mad. That would probably upset me. But they had the progression packs that had TJ Watt in it, and it cost $100 to get it done. CJ Stroud, cover athlete, why his stats are low. Yeah, his stats they put his stats high in the gold tier, not emerald. So for the gold tier, he was good. For the emerald, he wasn't. No, you cannot put any card unless you pull it on the draft board in Spotlight. You can only put in draft board pullable cards in Spotlight. So whatever pack you get them in, you cannot put it in Spotlight. Someone on X made good points. First, Cat Daddy is overlooking Road to Glory next week by saying we have PCC. They may have given away first event of July 2nd. It's second time this month they flubbed on what the event was next. I'm wondering if they're even paying attention when they put it in the game anymore. Too drunk to care. Well, I mean, I doubt it's that they're too drunk. I doubt that that's the case, but it's certainly careless. What might be the case is that obviously they are running into deadlines every single time they try to put something out. It feels like they're rushing. You know, they're like pushed to the max to try to get things done, and they're getting things done so late that they're running into deadlines, and they're just trying to rush to put it in the game, and they make mistakes. That feels like kind of what they're doing. And whether that be because they don't have enough staff, or, you know, they just have, I don't know, just priorities on other things, and they don't have enough time. You know, they're just not, you know, saving it to the last moment to try to get it done. I don't know, but that feels like what it is that they're just rushing to put it in, waiting till the last minute to put it in. And when they put it in, they're trying to put it in the code, and they just making mistakes. Eight again. I think we're starting with more silver helmets than we did last time. but probably because I didn't use as many silver helmets last time. Like I didn't need to use as many because each time we're playing this, especially since the very first time, obviously our deck on our offensive side is getting better and better and better. So requires us to use less and less health bots. Yo, might be able to get the event card for the first time. Deck is 61k power. You definitely can get the event card real ones. That is higher than what we had the first time we played this event. By far. And so you can certainly get it for sure. You just have to play enough. Yeah, I don't know where the cutoff is. 13k seems a lot. I don't know. That seems like a lot, but I don't want to say that I know for sure because I mean we got over 15k this time. The previous one though, we got 14k. I actually got 14k. And finished higher. And then the one we got before that, we only had like, granted, it was like 4 of them ago. We only got like 8,000 points. And we finished high enough. I was 620th with 8.5k. Okay, so I would definitely aim. I would definitely aim for 14. I would say that you probably, in this case, to be safe, you need to make it to 14. To be safe. At least 14. So I would definitely plan on trying to get to 14 as fast as possible with sometime Sunday night, get to 14k. Or love milestone 14 and make sure you're good enough and see where you're at with that and how much extra you got to put in. Yeah, I would say that that's probably the case too. That it's probably going to be a little bit easier because it's Justin Tucker and it's a worthless event card. In case you're curious, heroic is Cody Rhodes. Nice. Just what I needed. Just what I need. We already have him though. We already got his pro. But I don't think I've turned on I don't think I've done war games since yesterday. I did do PvP and stuff, so I have been playing. I just haven't been playing war games. Today's challenge, you need 15 quick reads. It's probably, I think it's different for everybody, Mike. I think it's different for everybody. Yo, Sky, what is going on, man? Excited for Paris? Summer Olympics next month? That's cool. That's cool. I like the Olympics. I like the Olympics. Yeah, we'll check out this game. I definitely like the track and field stuff for sure. I'll watch the track and field definitely because track was my best sport. I love track. I was much better in track, much better in track than I was in basketball or even volleyball, which was another good sport. I mean, even though I played like varsity and played, decent, I was okay. I was nothing what I was in track. Track was my thing for sure. Yeah, I did cross country too. I was never that great in cross country. Although when I was in the Marines, in boot camp, we have a fitness test, and a part of the fitness test is running a 5K, and I did get the highest physical fitness score for my company. So I ended up getting a promotion out of boot camp because of my highest physical fitness score. And 5K was one of the things that we ran, or one of the things we did for our physical fitness. And I ran like I don't know, something like a 18 30 19 minute 5K, which is again good, but it's not like amazing. It's not outstanding. It's not like I'm not gonna win any awards with that. Well, I won that award, I guess, but that's different. I mean, that's different. It's a different level of competition. Different level of competition. It like going against them in boot camp was like me as an All-American. Like it would have almost what it made me seem like. I mean, it's fat. I guess it's relative. I guess it's relative to where you live and where you are and what school you go to. Like I live in Houston, and I went to a school that, has 4,000 kids in it. And so we were in the highest class for the state of Texas. And so, like cross country, you run sub 19 minute, you're barely making varsity. You're not making state, you're not making district, you're not making anything. You run varsity, but you're not going to do much past that. In cross country, in track, I ran the 400 and the 4x4, and we run sub 50-second quarter miles. And so I would run about a 48 some 49, just depending on the day, depending on the wind. And it's good, but it's not you're not going to win state with that in our level of competition. And so again, it's like relative to, I guess, where you're from and what competition you have. It would have been cool though to, like when I was in 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade, I lived in Iowa. And I lived in the middle of a farm community, and very, very small school. I think we had like 30 kids in my class, 25 kids in my class. Very, very, very small school. And track was my best sport. And in 7th grade, when I lived there, I was running on the high school varsity team because of, well, one, the competition was very, very low. And two, I was a pretty good athlete. And so I could be in middle school and run in high school. And That's a blazing time. I mean, it's fast for sure, but kids that win state run 45-46. So it's fast for sure. But kids that win state at the highest level of, because again, we go to the biggest schools and the highest class. It's 6A now in Texas, but it used to be 5A. At that time, you got to run 45 seconds to get 44 seconds to get state, to win state. And then if you want to make it to collegiate level, you need to get like 42. Wait, Sky, I just saw what you said. You said I'm going to the Paris Summer Olympics. Bro, you're really going there on a trip? You're flying out to Paris? That's actually amazing. Absolutely amazing, dude. That would be so much fun. Yeah, so the guy that won state last year ran a 46.8. Feel like it's a pretty that was a pretty slow year though. But either way, the guy that won state in Texas for the 6A, which is again the largest high school, ran a 46.8 in the 400. Yeah, well, that's got to be an amazing trip for sure. For sure. Yeah, I think it would be. I mean, if that's where he's going, definitely. Which I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's what he meant. I didn't catch it until later on, but I'm assuming, yeah. Have I pulled the Penix? Yes. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. We won't be working on it though. Anytime soon anyway. But yes, we did pull it. So I don't know, like, I don't know what the pools are. Like how many cards are in each pool, but we've pulled. So we've, on the actual draft board, we've pulled 1 gold, 2 emeralds, and 1 sapphire. So that's, at least for us, those are the only ones we've pulled on the draft board. Of course, you can get the 3 in seasons, but they're all just emeralds. And then you can get the one in objectives, which is 7 days. So no chance of ever getting that to level 14. And those are the only ones I've seen. Those are the only ones I've seen. So I don't know about the other ones. I mean, this is a pretty long promo. So I don't know if there's going to be different ways to get some of these pros, but at least as of right now, that's it as far as we know. The gold was who was it? Nyx? Nyx, was that his name? Trying to max out your emeralds from seasons that helped you get into Sapphire, probably be around 2.8, 2.9. Yeah. I mean, they're good. I mean, they certainly help. They certainly help. And being that there's no ads and being that they have no ad revenue, I think that's another reason why they made this 100 and 400. Like, this is obviously super expensive when you compare it to WWE Supercard. Because this one right here would be the cost of 100 in terms of WWE Supercard. That's how much it costs in Supercard. But here it's one single energy is 100. And I think that part of the reason is because they don't have ad revenue and people probably buy this a lot. People probably do this a lot. And so that's one way that they can make extra money. Yo, Sam, what's up, man? Seemingly the only 4 I've heard or seen people pulling is yeah. I actually they definitely it's not open to all the cards for sure. I mean, that's obvious. It's obvious that it's not open to all cards. Now, I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, it was him right here, Byron Murphy. So this is the guy that was on franchise pick was Byron Murphy. And so we know that one is there. I have not seen any other way. And Penix is off the draft board. So we know that for sure. And don't know about any of the other ones though. And we definitely haven't seen Jaden Daniels, which is the highest rated of the card because he was what, second overall. Mike, I think I pulled it. I mean, I pulled it last weekend when we were playing NFL Rush. So or End Zone Rush. So I'm just gonna assume it was an End Zone Rush. Your team name is Blue Titans. Cool.
It's going to be a hell of a game. Wonder what play call the offense has for this situation.
Yeah, where's Marvin Harrison Jr.? I mean, I think just because he didn't get I don't know, sign with whatever, like he's like they can't get his rights. They can't get his rights. Or he still has something going on with another sponsor or something like that. Red Zone Drive, yes. Yes. I'm assuming, Mike, because I did pull it last week when I was playing. No. End Zone Rush. End Zone Rush, not Red Zone Drive. Not Red Zone Drive. End Zone Rush. Because I got it last weekend when I was playing End Zone Rush, and that's pretty much the only thing I played. That's pretty much the only thing I played. I don't know 100% for a fact, but that's just my guess. Even 400 credits is a lot. Don't have. Yeah, I don't either, man. I don't either. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. I've gotten 10 of the cards so far with the free one everyone get. Do you know how to pull the Falcons one? You've gotten 10? I mean, that's news to me, man. I did not. Let's see. Okay, wait. Okay, 1, the gold, 2 emeralds on the draft board, and then the sapphire. They got 3 in the 3 in seasons, and then 1 in the pack. So that's 8. I only count 8 without the sapphire. So 7 with the sapphire. I'm curious, Michael, which ones, who you got for free for 10? Because I don't know anybody that has more than 8. But like I said, the Penix, I believe I pulled him in End Zone Rush. Because I don't remember playing Red Zone Drive last weekend. Honestly, I don't. I mean, I might have a couple times, but... Oh, you could just tell me, Michael. You just tell me. You don't need to send me pics to prove it. Like I'm just curious which ones and for where you actually pulled them in, and which tiers and which cards. Because I mean, we know about 8 of them. We know the 8 that most people have. Which, like I said, the 3 in seasons, which you don't have to list. You don't have to list those 3 in seasons. You don't have to list Knicks, the Dolphins guy, Penix or the other emerald, which I can't think of, whatever one that is. And then the one in packs, the one in this pack, which we just got, we just finished getting this. You can only get one of them. Even though there are 4 available, you wouldn't have been able to get 2 of them because it hasn't been 2 weeks yet. And so, oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. There was the gold one. You're right. There was the gold one from the free pack. Yes, so that is actually 9. It's actually 9 now. It was Nick's, and then there was one from the free pack, which was this guy right here, which was Nate Wiggins. That's right. So that's 9. So who is the 10th one? Yo, the Cardinals. Where'd you get the Cardinals, dude? This is the guy I want right here. Cardinals is my team, brother. Where'd you get the Darius Robinson from? That's who I want. Yo, crazy. What is going on, dude? How are you? How many tokens for level 15 Emerald dupe? What do you mean? How many tokens? And I cannot believe I forgot about the match, bro. I have been sitting here this whole time and not even... Oh my gosh. I'm so disappointed in myself, chat. I can't believe I have not... Nobody even reminded me, chat. Y'all are supposed to be on my side. We have not... We missed the entire first half of Netherlands, France. We missed the entire first half. Chat, I'll be right back. Careful, Jesse. Yeah, might stick out. All right, chat. Had to get some fajitas. All right. So what do we got going on? What's the score? And why are they playing? Oh, what is it? Commercial? What movie is this? Yo, that looks good. Twisters? That looks good. Yo, I've got 0 Sapphire rookies. Yeah, Penix is the only one that I know of that's Sapphire, and I got him in End Zone Rush. I think most people do. Red Zone. Red Zone's probably a good one. That's probably why I haven't gotten the other golds. We'll have to do the West, though. 0-0. Netherlands, France. Oh, shit. Mbappe is not playing. Interesting. Level 41, 410 cards collected, 190 max. That's nice. Pull new chop it. Yes, I did. Yes, we did. We just pulled him a little bit ago, like 20 minutes ago. The silver tokens you get when you pull a max level emerald. Oh, everything's 50. Everything's 50. No matter what it is. No matter what tier. Yo, why you need France to win? Mike? Yeah, that Twister movie comes out next month. Yeah, it does. It looks good. I mean, especially in the IMAX, bruh. I've seen some pretty nasty Twisters, man. Tornadoes is scary. Yo, just below 70K. Just below you. Nice, nice. We would be much higher. I would be crazy higher, actually. But I haven't put in any, I don't have any equipments in my defense. So I'd be quite a bit higher. Never thought, oh, Savage. That's a good idea. Those gold cards they got are in gold seasons. So what 3 are in gold seasons, Savage? Sam, I don't follow anybody. I have a free bet on them, so I make 4. Oh shit! All right, that's fair. That's fair. I would have went Netherlands though, because I like that. I don't know. I like the Netherlands better. The game before this, Mike, Austria hasn't beaten Poland in 40 years, and Austria won today. So Cowboys, Cardinals, and Panthers. All right, cool. That's good to know, man. That's good to know. That's what we'll have to do. Enjoy the event. I'm gonna watch you on playing my. Hey, cool, man. Well, appreciate you coming out. You know, thanks for stopping by. Yo, Rocks. I don't know if I said what's up, but thank you for the follow on YouTube. I just noticed that you, or thanks for the sub on YouTube. I just noticed that you subbed. Leaderboard's always lopsided in the beginning. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Definitely always lopsided in the beginning. It takes a while for it to, you know, kind of smooth out. But either way, I mean, I don't ever even bother to look at the leaderboard. I don't even care about the leaderboard. The only thing I do is just get all 15 milestones and then stop. That's it. And wherever I fall, I fall. Netherlands would have been $20. That's nice, man. I would have went Netherlands though, for sure. I like the Netherlands. I mean, I've never been to France. It's not like I have anything against France. But I actually been to the Netherlands and been to a couple places in Holland, Netherlands. But I enjoyed it there. I had fun there. So that's why I tend to like them, because I liked it when I visited. People were nice. Yeah, seasons crazy is the best way to do it. I try to find you on the board so I can follow you. Oh, well, let's see where we are on the board. We are ranked 303. So if you want to follow me, I mean, you don't have to by any means, but if you want to, that's the team name, Wollongong, at 630 points, and we are currently 303. Wish they did something like this on Supercard for their events. Like getting above 10K to get the card is ridiculous. I mean, I think if they were to do something like this on Supercard, I think it would be insane. As far as if you're talking about rank goes, that would be really, really hard to do with as many players as on Supercard. Like the reason why is this few ranks is because there's a lot less players. Yeah, extra. It was. Wait, I don't. I don't. I only remember the sapphire. I don't remember the emerald. I remember the sapphire, but not the emerald. Too far down. Well, we just finished a game. We're getting ready to finish another game. So we'll be up a couple. Jordan Travis, that might be it. You like the Giants event? So do I. Giants Unleashed is awesome. Only if they had a Sapphire season. Savage, I agree. I agree. Maybe there will be some Sapphires coming in the Sapphire season. But somebody made a good point, you know, during the stream that Sapphire season will probably only come once the next tier drops. Because that's guaranteed. The next tier above us is part of the reasons to play seasons, and so that's why people play seasons. Any news on new tier name? We haven't heard any news, and I doubt we'll get any news from Supercard anytime soon. But I would assume. I mean, I think if I was to predict, I'd say about a week after the draft day promo ends. But that's again just the absolute guess. But that's about what I would guess. See where we're at now. Hey, there we go. Look, we're at 232 now. 232. I think we'll get a new tier when the I think that's way too late, man. I think that's way too late. The season doesn't start till the beginning of September, and the preseason doesn't start till August 1st. I mean, we're talking that's a month and a half to 2.5 months away. Like, there's no way we're gonna still be in Sapphire that whole time. That would just be insane, man. You're gonna have so many people quit at that point. Like, that's way too long away. Yeah, Savage, I agree. Somewhere around there. July 15th, 16th, 17th, somewhere around there. Yep. It might be real ones. It might be because their leaderboard is not updating very fast. Once we get done with this game, we're gonna be done for 5 minutes or so, and so 10 minutes or so, and so I think that would be your best chance of the leaderboard staying updated. Just because I don't think I don't think the leaderboard updates fast enough. So even though you might see other people that have your same points, I don't think that that's the actual current updated leaderboard. If you have the exact same amount of points as me, I guarantee you should see me. You know, I'd give it a couple minutes and let it update itself. So if you have 770 points. So we have 770 and we are 154 right now. So if you have 770, you know, just give it a couple minutes. Let's, I'm not going to play for, you know, like 5-10 minutes right now because we're going to, obviously, we got to wait for refreshes and stuff. So if you have 770, you know, just keep checking it and you'll see it. I would think you would see it. The only other possibility is that there's actually more people than the leaderboard can show. So, like more people above you. You should be able to just search up a name. Yes. Yes. There's definitely lots of things you should be able to do. Dembele.
Today is gonna be an epic matchup.
There's anybody else that plays FC? I woke up early this morning just so I could finish the Simmons SBC, which was nice. Another Netherlands player. Super nice card. 95 overall, 4 play styles. But I finished that this morning.
Right now, it just looks like the defense is playing more as a team.
They drop a new tier. Tiers like Super Cardio will be on the 17th since that's... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Simons. Not Simmons, but Simons.
Oh, the defense stepped up.
And he's down. Oh. He just twisted his ankle, bro. That looked like that hurt. That hurt. Fuck.
Oh, the defense is really starting to clamp down.
Yeah, you should be able to do it, but you can't real ones. You can't. You think they'll add teams like WWE? If they don't, this game will fail. Definitely. There's no way this game could last without teams. I mean, this is a team sport, right? Football is a team sport. Why wouldn't they have teams? Like even in WWE Supercard where it isn't a team sport. Even though they have like, ooh, kind of like a couple members of a team squad. Oh, that was a nice header. Wow. That was close. Chamani. Nine. Only sport console games I play is NBA and NFL. I play NBA, I play NFL, I actually play MLB as well, and I play FIFA. So I play all those. I'm more of just the opposite. The only one I really don't play is hockey. Cat Daddy want to make their players go crazy. Well, I mean, I hope not. I hope not. Again, like, I can't see that being a smart move. You know, I can't see that being, you know, a smart move on their part at all. Oh shit, we gotta spend some of our tokens first. MLB and FIFA and NHL are boring to you? Yeah. I mean, NHL. Oh, shit. Damn, Griezmann almost had a goal. That wasn't I said. But yeah, I really like MLB and I really like FIFA. I like both of them. Actually, FIFA has the best ultimate team to me in any of the sports. You know, in my opinion, anyway. And for the things that I like and the things that I want when it comes to Ultimate Team, FIFA has everything that I like and want. Not everything. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's my favorite of all the Ultimate Teams. So I'll be interested to see. And I think Madden is the worst. I think Madden is absolutely the worst. In like no question. So it'll be very interesting to see, you know, the Ultimate Team in NC or in college football. If it's more towards like Madden or if it's more like EAFC. You don't like contracts? I mean, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I totally understand that in the in a sense, in a way. But in EAFC, you don't really have to worry about that. Contracts are not even remotely a problem, and they don't even really are used that often. When you apply a contract to a decent card, it's 42 games or something like that. It's like 42 games. And so how often or how fast are you going to go through 42 games on a card? And being that there are literally thousands of different cards in the game, you're not going to be using the same card for 42 games in a row. It's just not going to happen. I mean, you could, I guess, if you want to sweat it out and be be that type of player, but if you like variety and if you like to have fun and you like to like use theme teams and like to do a variety of different styles and gameplays and formations and all that stuff, You're not going to be using 42 games anytime soon, 42 matches. So while I understand in a sense, in FIFA, it doesn't really apply. I don't think it applies in FIFA. In Madden, it did for sure, because in Madden, it was stupid. And in NBA, it would be stupid as well. But FIFA's different. FIFA is definitely different on the structure of the Ultimate Team. And I honestly kind of see, depending on how they do it, depending on how they do it, it could be very similar in college football, because there are. Oh shit! That's it, baby. Simons with a goal! Oh my gosh, they're going to take it away? Don't tell me they're going to take it away. Oh boy. They're questioning it because of offsides. College football is going to be like, man, I hope not, because that's going to take away a lot of the experience for me, for sure. We'll have to see, though. But college football, you're going to have a lot more. You're going to have a lot more players. So a lot more players than in Madden. So we'll have to see. And especially if they do historic players, they're going to have a lot. That's why I was happy that they got rid of NBA contract. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm referring to. The college football Ultimate Team and Madden Ultimate Team. Because I think Madden Ultimate Team is literally the worst Ultimate Team in any sports game. Hands down, no question. Ultimate Team in Madden sucks. That's why I stopped playing it. Every other Ultimate Team in every other game is better than in Madden. And if they do make college football like Madden in the Ultimate Team version, that's going to be pretty disappointing. But there are a lot more players. And especially if they add historic players, there is going to be a lot more players. Yeah, they're still talking about it. It's not your typical offsides. Like you don't see this review call very often. I just finished his SBC today too. So if he gets counted with that goal, it's going to help with his getting a boost. Oh, wow. They took it away. Damn. Damn. That's bullshit, though. Like, even if he wasn't there, they wouldn't have got to that. He wouldn't have got to that ball. He wouldn't have got to it. Like, he didn't impede him. He didn't get in his way. It's not like he dove for it. That's terrible call. That's a terrible fucking call. That's a terrible call, man. Terrible call. You don't see them doing it any other way? I do. I do, because they, like I said, they make EAFC, and that has that they also have an ultimate team. So there's lots of things that they could do with NCAA or with college football that are similar to EAFC. Like, just because it's a soccer game or an international football game doesn't mean that their ultimate team, like, they can't actually do it right. But again, you know, we'll have to see. They probably won't add historic cards till later. Who is the pre-order card? Who is the pre-order card again? Let me actually look if y'all don't know. Let's see. Okay, so here's the okay, well, no, that probably wouldn't be it. I mean, obviously in the beginning it doesn't look like they have one because they have Heisman hopeful. They have a Heisman hopeful pack, so it's a choice out of 1 out of 5, which is going to be, you know, obviously 5 current players. They have the cover athletes choice pack as well, which is going to contain the 3 cover athletes. So your choice on that one. We're going Edwards all the way. We don't go UT. Alma Mater Ultimate Choice Pack, which is probably going to be the best player on each team, which is when we pick the University of Arizona, because our quarterback is probably one of the best in the game. That's again why we don't go UT. But all of that is current day players. So yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to be. I hope it's not I hope it's not like take forever, but I would think that that would be a huge financial opportunity. Huge financial opportunity. Yo, Harris, what's going on, brother? Have I seen the neighbor's rookie card? No. Like, as far as being available, no, I have not. There has been quite a few of the rookie cards that we have not seen yet. So when they're coming, how they're coming, we don't know. Well, part of their selling point, Savage, which, I mean, I know they're not going to do it. I know they're not going to do it completely like it, but part of their selling point was that college football was not going to be Madden. They emphasized multiple times that college football was not going to be Madden. And so I do not think that they will do things like Madden. If they release it on a specific day, I don't think they're going to release it on the same day as Madden. I would hope not. I mean, taken from the way they tried to emphasize like, I don't know, that sort of aspect of it. I don't know, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I know it doesn't. You're right. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, when you watch gameplay, you could clearly tell that some of the things, you know, especially like setup, the way that the, you know, routes shake, the way you could change routes, the way that routes look, the way that some of the gameplay looks. I mean, it obviously still, you could still see Madden inside of it, right? And so, you know, I don't necessarily think it's going to be 100% like not like Madden, even in the gameplay. But I do think that they will try to distinguish it from Madden, which is why I don't think the Ultimate Team is going to be like Madden, and why I don't think that like they're going to do the same things Madden do. Will they release Legends like that? I mean, I hope they release Legends. I hope they don't do it like they do in Madden, but they'll definitely release Madden for sure, or release, I would think, release Legends. But I just hope it's not like how they do it in Madden, because they, again, say that it's supposed to be different. Because the way they do it in Madden sucks. Damn, that was a good pass. Well, I mean, sticking with the theme of college, I don't think they will do contracts. So if we're, you know, kind of staying true to the idea of collegiate athletes, I don't think there would be contracts. But again, all this is just speculation. You know, it's speculation. We'll know July 16th, right? I mean, 3.5 weeks away. 3.5 weeks away. Looks like it might be a draw. It might be. It might be. Yeah. I mean, I'm still hoping for a late Netherlands goal. But you know, we'll have to see. I mean, we will get credit at least for the clean sheet if it ends in a draw. France needs to go. Nah, bruh. What was the payout if you would have picked draw? $15. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I still, even if I didn't like the Netherlands, I don't necessarily think I would have picked France. I mean, Mbappe, who isn't playing, by the way, which probably would have deterred me from picking France to begin with. Mbappe still hasn't even scored in the Euro Cup. So, like, Mbappe has never scored. So, I don't know. It's not even a threat. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, France is good. Don't get me wrong. France is good, but. And they don't have Mbappe. I just figured. I'm surprised. And Netherlands has had all the chances. They've had quite a few chances. But all it takes is one break. All it takes is one run, one shot, one through ball, and that will that'll end it. So any team can certainly do that. All I know is my money is going. Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. For those of you that are, subscribers and members, we'll put on do a franchise for, and during the streams we'll do the franchise, and then we'll also do, of course, lots of Ultimate Team. There's certainly a lot to do when it comes to that game. And I have not played Madden in probably 4 years. So I have quite a bit to catch up on. I actually was going to download it and play. Oh, wow. I was going to download it and play, but then I started thinking, you know what? I didn't want to pick up any bad habits from playing Madden that would translate over to NCAA. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just go in fresh. Come on, VVD. That is a foul. Come on, just send it deep to Depay. Let him run. Give it to Reinders. Give it to Simone. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. I have a pattern that I'm trying to to do. So I could get my so I can get my data. I have almost 630 hours played on Madden 24. I have like I don't know 920 on oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, bad pass. Bad pass. But I have about 930 hours played on FIFA this year. That's by far my most in any game.
Here's two great teams facing off.
Cross to you because you can only play FC for 10 minutes. Well, I mean, that's because you don't enjoy it, man. That's because you don't enjoy it. I have played... You have 630 hours of Madden, and I think Madden is shit. I absolutely hate Madden. And I have not played Madden in 4 years because of how bad I think it is. And so... I mean, I'm just the opposite end of the spectrum for you. So... Oh my god. This fucking stupid ass fucking game, man.
Right now, it looks like the offense has some great team chemistry.
I will have to say, back in the day, you know, on the other YouTube channel, on the main YouTube channel, when I first really started streaming and doing... Jesus, that was...
This defense looks a little lost out there.
When we first started streaming, doing videos and doing stuff like that, you know, the first game I did was... oh my god. Oh, fuck it. We're gonna end up getting this. Who cares if we lose, though? We're just trying to get through it. Oh, shit. Never mind. Never mind. They stopped us. Of course they would have, because that's what they do. But either way, I had close to 3,000 hours on it. It was on Injustice 2. I had almost 3,000 hours on that game. I made... I want to say close to 500 videos or something on that game. And had over 3,000 hours.
He's got reservations for six.
9 again. One last push. Oh, nice ball. Hey, we got him to level 10, though. That is our last player on our offense that we needed to get to level 10. Last player. And now we're grinding for a card that's never good. I know, right? I know. Most worthless card in the game. God dang it. See, this is another thing, like another reason why, like when we've talked about this before, like they've seriously, it's like they didn't even test this out. Like they didn't even look to see the impact of what it was they made in the game. Like they make these 4 stats, which again are absolutely worthless. There's zero purpose in any of those stats. Maybe there will be a time later on or a game mode later on in which they do become useful, and maybe that will be true. And we'll obviously revisit this. But then you talk about like these equipments. Well, what do these equipments do? Increase the stats, right? But yet there's some players who don't have certain stats on their equipments. Like you can't get agility to get boosted by any of the equipments, because for this particular player with this particular set of stats, there's no fucking agility bonus. It's like they didn't even think about like putting this stuff together and making sure that there were pluses and minuses in using one thing. Like this one right here is strength and block, and this is block and strength. Kind of fucking idiot does that? Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just part of it's like these little things that, like, when they put this together, it's like they didn't even think about doing like what they were doing. They said, oh, well, it would be kind of cool to add equipment, so let's just add equipments and put random stats on them and with random numbers. And yeah, they'll anyways, ran over. Oh, wait, we didn't even add one. Well, no. Netherlands and France. No Mbappe. Netherlands should have won, though. They should have won. I mean, so this is crazy. Like you see Mbappe talking to Memphis Depay. All right, on the field. So them two guys are talking to each other. Mbappe is from France, obviously speaks one language. Memphis Depay is from Holland, which speaks a different language. What fucking language are they talking to each other in? Like I've always like wanted to sit like go on the soccer field and listen to them and see what they talk about and see how they talk to each other. Like you think they're all speaking in English and that's how they communicate, is they just speak English? Austria on 3 points. Poland out. Poland first team out. Poland was the last team in and the first team out. That's rough. That's rough. That's a very, very short-lived excitement for people that are from Poland, being that they were the last ones in the tournament and they're the first ones out of the tournament. It's like 8 days of happiness. And if anybody's curious, I mean, not saying that y'all are, but if you all are, remember Copa starts tonight, or it started last night with an Argentinian win, 2-0 over Canada, which is no surprise, of course. Actually, who scored? Who scored the 2 goals for... Okay, so Alvarez scored. And Lautaro Martinez scored, but Messi had the assist. So Alvarez and Martinez both with the scores, Messi with an assist, but you knew that Canada was going to lose. You kind of figured they would. But today we have Peru and Chile, which starts in 3 hours. So we still got lots of time to go. United States isn't till Sunday. Mexico is tomorrow here in Houston, which is interesting. That'd be a fun match to go to. Mexico and Jamaica. I live in Houston, and the game is in Houston. And we have a fairly large Mexican population, so it's probably going to be a jam-packed game. That green, white, and red going to be flying. You need to be the person calling the shots at the Playmakers office. You would bring lots of money to the company and give us people what we want. Well, I tell you, like, I definitely wouldn't do any of the financial part of it, because obviously the types of, like franchise pick and stuff like that, like they need those sort of game modes in the game, and I think that that's crazy to make it that expensive. So I would be like, you know what, cut costs. And that probably wouldn't be good for the game. So there'd probably have to be somebody else in charge of that aspect of it. But all the other aspects, besides for the financial portion of it, events, event cards, game design, UI, all that sort of stuff, features, I could certainly take over. Definitely fix up some of these things that are going on in the game that they obviously don't have any clue about. I honestly don't think that these people watch or play or follow football. I don't. I honestly don't. I do not think people at Cat Daddy watch or play, or obviously not play because they're not kids anymore and they're probably all adults, but they probably don't watch or follow American football, judging by the things that they've done. Which is a shame. You need somebody there that knows what the fuck they're doing. Jesus, don't make me depressed more. Oh, Jack. Man, don't feel bad, brother. Don't feel bad, man. I mean, when it comes to football, you probably have a lot more. Obviously, not on the female side or not on the women's side, but on the male side, I would think Poland has a much deeper history than the United States. Granted, in the last however many years for the United States on the women's side, they've been pretty strong, but the United States on the men's side, you know, we've had some flashes. But pretty sure your country's probably a lot more. What do you call it? A much deeper heritage. Yeah, but 17,500 credits for a Sapphire and franchise picks. Oh, for sure. I mean, that is hands down the worst thing I've ever seen as far as monetary offers go in Supercard history. In the 10 years and 4 games that they have done, it is the worst financial, offer I have ever seen in any Supercard game. No doubt about it. And that was also followed by the absolute worst event, the worst promo I have ever seen almost in Supercard history. Followed by the absolute worst event card I have ever seen in Supercard history. So they are on a fucking, basically jumped off a cliff. I mean, I hope they figure shit out. I hope they do. I mean, I think I've actually tried to reach out to them. Not that I ever expect them to contact me. I don't have any influence. I don't have any power or, impact. I'm not, what's his name? RBJ, JLB. That dude, he's kind of funny. I mean, I kind of like him, but I don't know. I mean, I don't watch his videos. I just know who he is. I can't remember, but the initials guy, JLB or RBJ, or like if he was to say something, they'd probably, get a response, but somebody like me ain't gonna get no response. It's only up from here, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Only up from here. QJB. Yes. That's the dude. I mean, I've seen some of his videos in the past, and he's a pretty funny dude, man. I like him. I like his style. He's a pretty good content creator, but obviously he doesn't do... I mean, like, he did a video or 2 videos on NFL 2K Playmakers, but he's not like a content creator for 2K Playmakers, But if he was to say something and be like, yo, Playmakers, y'all got to get this shit fixed, they'd probably listen to him, but not for someone like me. Or maybe we just need to contact CJ Stroud and be like, yo, CJ, my guy, this is what they're doing to the game. I mean, you're on the cover of this game. You're supposed to represent this game. And this is what they're doing to the game. How you feel about that? You need to contact them. Or you know what? Tell them to contact me and I'll handle it for you. I'll be your agent. I'll be your NFL 2K Playmakers agent. Yeah, back in the day, like many years ago. Not many years ago, but back in the day, I used to watch some of his videos on. I honestly don't remember. I might have been Madden. I can't remember what game I used to watch on him, but I used to watch some of his content way back in the day. But you know, like I said, he's a good content creator. You know, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's interesting. He's creative. But that's the kind of the perks of being, you know, being powerful. But when it's all about football, I still hate him now that all in Poland feel shame again. Our only good Euro was 2016 when we went to the quarterfinals and lost 4-5 in penalties to Portugal. That's rough, brother. Rough, man. You do have, you know, very good Polish players, though, throughout the years that you could certainly root for and be proud of, right? I am sure that you've had many of Polish players win things like, I don't know if you won the Ballon d'Or or whatever. If there's ever been a player that ever won that was Polish, maybe not, but you know, that win, you know, in the Premier League and win in all the other leagues, European leagues and stuff, and you know, that's got to make you happy. I mean, how many, I don't know, it's hard to come across very many Americans, United States men's players that have too many accolades when it comes to football. Yeah, I mean, his only issue obviously is he's at the end of his shelf life. He's at the end of his shelf life for sure. Whether or not he goes any further, you know, who knows? But we don't know. But he's definitely getting up there, and he's had a great career. He does a lot of Madden videos in 2K. Yeah, it was one of the two, Madden or 2K. I mean, back in the day, we used to do Madden videos. I used to do Ultimate Team videos. I did tons of how-to videos. I did tons of, you know, fantasy videos. I did a ton of that stuff on the other channel. Like, if y'all haven't followed the other YouTube channel, y'all definitely should. If you want to. But I mean, anyways, like that's where I used to do all the videos from. I used to do a ton of Madden and a ton of 2K. But we did them on the other channel. That was before we made the sports channel. Which was a stupid fucking idea. That was like one of the worst mistakes I've ever made in my life. Along with making a third channel. Like if I didn't learn the first time, it takes me twice to be an idiot to do things the third time. Like I have made more stupid decisions in regards to YouTube and content creation in my journey to try to be a content creator. I've made more stupid decisions in that regard than anything else in my entire life. It's like I never fucking learn. Maybe you could contact him. Oh man, you got better things to do than talk to some dude like me. I don't even know what I'd say to him. Score any points? Oh, eight plays or less. Yeah.
Brilliant execution out of the offense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, got to keep on the grind. Got to keep our head forward. Got to keep, keep growing. That support. Keep growing the support. Keep getting bigger. Keep doing all that stuff. Keep always trying to improve. Keep trying to be better. That's what we always got to keep doing. I mean, pretty much every day during stream. I swear to God, every single fucking game we've played it in seasons, my first play at 75%, I never get it. Like, it feels like every single time we've played in these seasons, when we hit 75% on our first play, we don't get it. Second play 50, don't get it. They play good in clubs, but the national team, they don't like it. Like, they don't care, to be honest. I hope I won't said it bad, but most of USA athletes in their sport are chocolate skin. I mean, I mean, I guess it depends on, it definitely depends on a lot of things. It definitely depends on the sport, because, oh my fucking God. See, that's another video that's coming. Again, you know, like I talked about. Just the amount of fucking times that you get 75 and 80% and you don't get it is just unbelievable in this game. Like, you're lucky if you get 50% of your 80%ers. But again, Jack, it definitely depends on which sports you're talking about. At least here in the United States, it's certainly one of those things where certain sports are a lot more heavily, I guess, favored in one particular race or ethnicity. Not saying that all players are like that, but like, when you look at the amount of players in a particular sport for a particular team at a particular level, that is the case. But there's lots of different sports, and so I think it's balanced. Honestly, I think it's balanced, because there are plenty of sports in which there are more lighter colored skin people that play it with a sprinkle of other races and ethnicities, and there's the complete opposite. There's some sports that are darker skinned with sprinkled with lighter skin, and I think it's balanced though in all aspects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I would have to say, Jack, I mean, I could be wrong. I've never looked at the statistics, but I'm pretty sure we're the most diverse nation in the world, right? I mean, we have the most races, ethnicities, cultures, religions, most everything when it comes to that sort of stuff. So it is kind of like that in sports. I mean, it is pretty diverse in that aspect. Like when you ask a guy in Europe in all countries what you associate with basketball, they said BBD. That's funny, man. That's funny. I mean, obviously, I don't know what it's like in other countries when saying that, but I don't like that, or I don't agree with that necessarily for sure. So I looked this up, Jack. In 2023, in the this is college. This is college sports. In 2023, in college sports in the United States, this is male and female. There are 62% white student athletes. So the student athlete breakdown in the NCAA for all student athletes: 62% white, 16% black, 7% Hispanic, 5% two or more races, 5% for international, and then unknown. So 62%, that's in all of college sports. That's just college. Now the Now, for the professional sports, on the other hand, we won't do entire ones, but just to give you an idea. For Major League Soccer, it was 38% white, 38%. Okay, 38% white, 23% black, 38% other. In baseball, it was 60% white, 7.5% black, 32% other. In football, it's 27% white, 59% black, 14% other. And in the NBA, it is 17% white, 74% black, 9% other. So that's what I'm saying is that there's some sports that's obviously have more and less, and then the other sports balance it out with less and more. And so it's a lot more equal than what you think. A lot more equal than what you assume, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was the breakdown. Not that you wanted that deep of statistical accuracies or that you even cared, but you know what? We bring it up, and I'm a math guy and I like numbers. So when we talk about numbers, we go there. No, they do other sports, Jack. Like I just said, they do. I mean, some do baseball or some do basketball, sure, but a lot do baseball. Hockey obviously wasn't listed on there, but hockey is obviously hockey in the United States is probably, I don't know, 90, 85% white, I would think. So all of that. And then there's a ton in soccer or a ton in football. Obviously a ton in baseball. So I mean, but basketball is definitely the most skewed on one side, and I think hockey is probably the most skewed on the other side. Does that make you a racist? No. That is not the definition of a racist. I think you're safe, man. No reason why people can't have discussions and you know, if you're curious without being accused of anything and being sensitive. We're just educating. That's all we're doing. We're just educating. You let to France Olympic Games, now the dream basketball team, LeBron Durant. Yeah, Jack, the way that the roster is for sure, if we don't win, yeah, for sure. But other teams are getting better. No doubt. Yeah, other teams are definitely getting better. Other nations are for sure getting better. Oh, I totally forgot to check this. I can't remember who brought this up. Somebody mentioned it in chat and said, same four guys, bro. Same four guys. Like, who's gonna get 14 duplicates in a pack that you can get 4 different cards in? Like, oh man. But somebody mentioned in chat and asked me to check daily challenges to see if there was 10 of the quick read. And I mentioned that everybody's is different. And so, yeah, this shows you that everybody's is different. Mike brought it up. Okay. This one, 100% all red zone. So play, well, no, that's not an issue. It's win 6 in the South. So this one's a pain in the ass. And then just play 5 in the West. So this is all we got to do. We have to play 11 games in red zone, and that's it. And that'll cover the rest of them. That'll cover all the rest of them. So yeah, they're random. Random, just depending. Get any 6. So level 45 is 6. Level 50, which is max, is 8. Oh, sure. I mean, the last time we brought the A squad was back in the day with Karl Malone, John Stockton, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Hakeem Olajuwon. I mean, that one Olympics where we just fucking raked, beaten every single team we faced by 80 points. I think that was the last time we really brought our A game. And we just, ever since that that run through the Olympics, I think the NBA was like, we don't need to do this. We don't need to do all this. Yeah, the 92 Dream Team. That team was disgusting. Beating every single team by 70 points. Like, it just wasn't even fair. And then we started bringing college athletes to the Olympics. The whole run of bringing college athletes was crazy. $2008, yeah, it's fair. I mean, it's fair. But still, I mean, if this one we don't take gold, I don't even know who the coach is. Anyone know who the coach is? But if it isn't a gold medal, it would be pretty disappointing. Steve Kerr, my guy. He's the University of Arizona guy. My dude. All right, chat. I think we're going to be out for the day. 4:30. We got a couple things to do today. I think we are probably going to stream tomorrow because I think the wife is going to go to her parents' house this weekend. So we actually might stream tomorrow. Maybe stream, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how we feel, but we might actually stream tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to stream because obviously, End Zone Rush isn't the most exciting game to play because it's Justin Tucker. I mean, we do need to get it done. Obviously, we need to get the event done. We need to get we need to get the rewards. We need to get the milestones. So we do need to do it. So maybe we will do it just to do it. But we'll have to see though. We'll have to see. Yo, Caleb, what's going on, brother? Only one I have seen on the draft board is Penix, which we did pull, and that's the only one that anybody in chat has said they've ever pulled was Penix. So, he's the only one I know about. He's the only one I've heard ever get pulled, and yes, we pulled him last weekend in Zone Rush while we were playing, collecting rewards, etc. So if you haven't gotten them yet, I would certainly just try, but there have been people in chat say they haven't gotten them yet either. So I wouldn't say it's guaranteed. You know, no telling with how they got things set up right now. Ten. 9. 8. Number 12. All right. But anyways, chat, like I said, if you are, or if I haven't said before, if you're over on YouTube and you sub to the channel while we were streaming, certainly appreciate it. Thank you. YouTube doesn't send me notifications because of privacy settings. So if you did sub, much appreciated. We will be back, like I said, probably tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed or followed over on the Twitch channel, which the other people are on, if you haven't followed over on the Twitch channel, be sure you do that. And for those of you that followed on Twitch, I much appreciate that as well. And hopefully we see everybody again soon. And again, if you're on YouTube, be sure you hit the thumbs up because it does show support for the channel. And hopefully I see everybody again tomorrow. I plan on doing it. I can't promise it, but I think we probably might because, yeah, I mean, what else am I going to do? I'm going to be at home by myself. So, just figured out our math takes you around 6,000 games to get to level 50 unless you play seasons a lot. For real. Yeah, that's a lot. But yeah. I'll see y'all guys hopefully soon. Y'all have a good rest of your Friday. Have a good weekend. If I don't see you, good luck in the event in this one or in WWE. And yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys. Enjoy. Peace out.